I write to you from a moment where dreams still breathe in silence, where the desert holds the footsteps of those who dared to move beyond the horizon. Do not ask me where I am going, for the road is still unfolding beneath my feet. I carry a heart that believes in tomorrow, a soul that refuses to surrender to yesterday. Let the wind speak of courage. Let the stars remind us of purpose. And let every sunrise become a promise that greatness is built one day at a time. I have learned that leadership is not always standing above the crowd. Sometimes it is walking beside them. Sometimes it is listening without speaking. And sometimes it is carrying hope when others have forgotten how to dream. Tomorrow, remember this heart. A heart that seeks no throne, but wishes to leave behind a path worthy of those who follow. If the night becomes long, do not fear the darkness. Every dawn once began as a distant light no one could see. I will send my dreams ahead of me, across the golden sands, beyond the shining towers, toward a future where possibility has no walls. Tomorrow, I hope you are kinder, braver, and brighter than today. I hope the young still look toward the sky and believe they can touch it. May every challenge become wisdom, every fall become strength, and every victory become a reason to lift someone else higher. This is my letter to you, not written with ink, but with ambition, patience, courage, and the quiet fire of a restless soul. When you finally arrive, I hope you find me still dreaming, still moving forward, still believing that the greatest journey is the one that inspires others to walk. Dear tomorrow, do not come merely as another day. Come as a new beginning. Come with wider horizons. Come with greater dreams. Come with the courage to turn impossible into possible. And when the sun rises over the horizon, let it remind every heart that the future belongs to those who dare to believe in it. Letter to tomorrow. Tomorrow, when the world awakens, may it remember the dreams we whispered beneath the stars. May the morning carry a message to every heart that feels lost. Your journey is not finished. Your greatest chapter has not yet begun. I have walked through moments that tested the strength of silence, where the road disappeared and the horizon seemed too far away. But I kept moving, not because the path was easy, but because the dream was greater than the fear standing before me. Tomorrow, keep my footsteps where courage can find them. Let them become a quiet reminder that no mountain is impossible. When the heart refuses to turn back, there will be storms, and there will be days when even the brightest sky will seem covered in clouds. Do not mistake the clouds for the end of the journey. The sun is still there. Sometimes greatness is not measured by how loudly the world applauds, but by how faithfully a person continues when nobody is watching. So, tomorrow, remember the silent fighters, the dreamers who rise before sunrise, the hearts that keep believing, even when the world says, not yet. Tell them their time will come. Tell them patience is not weakness. Tell them quiet preparation can become extraordinary destiny. I want to leave behind more than a name. I want to leave a feeling. The feeling that someone believed in a better future before the future existed. Let my words travel through generations like a breeze, soft enough to comfort, strong enough to awaken courage. Tomorrow, if you find me standing at another horizon, do not ask how far I have come. Ask how many dreams I carried with me. For every dream is a star, And every star is a direction. I will follow them. Through golden mornings. Through restless nights. Through roads that have no signs. I will keep searching for the place where vision becomes reality. And if I ever reach that place, I will not close the door behind me. I will leave it open. For those who come after me. For the young heart still searching. For every dreamer who needs to know that the horizon is not a boundary. It is an invitation. Tomorrow, be patient with us. We are still becoming. We are still learning how to transform ambition into action. How to transform fear into courage. And how to transform a dream into something the world can see. One day, the pages we write today will become memories. When that day arrives, I hope we can look back without regret. I hope we can say, we dreamed boldly. We walked bravely. We loved deeply. We gave generously. And when the world asked us to stop, we chose another step. Dear tomorrow, I am coming. Not empty-handed, but carrying hope. Not without fear, but carrying courage. Not knowing everything, but carrying faith in the journey. And when your sunrise finally arrives, I will meet it with open eyes, a grateful heart, and a dream that still refuses to fade. Tomorrow, I will meet you where the horizon turns gold and the first light touches the earth. I will bring with me the lessons of yesterday, the courage of today, and the dreams that belong to you. I know the road will not always be gentle. There will be doors that remain closed, roads that suddenly disappear, and moments when the heart asks, is it still worth continuing? My answer will be yes. Because a dream worth carrying is sometimes a dream worth suffering for. I have learned that the strongest hearts are not those that never break. They are the hearts that gather their pieces, stand beneath the open sky, and choose to believe again. Tomorrow, when you look into the eyes of dreamers, remember to give them hope. Some people will arrive quietly, without applause, without recognition, without anyone knowing how many battles they fought before reaching your door. Welcome them. Their silence may hide a story greater than any victory. Their patience may have built what the world once called impossible. Their courage may become the foundation of someone else's future. Tomorrow, I do not ask you for perfection. Give me purpose, give me a reason to wake, with fire in my heart and peace in my soul. Give me challenges that make me stronger, not victories that make me careless. Let success never become a wall between me and humanity. If I rise, let me remember those who helped me stand. If I shine, let my light reach someone who is still walking through darkness. If I become strong, let my strength become shelter for someone who feels weak. This is the future I want, not a future built only from towers and treasures, but one built from character, compassion, vision, and courage. Tomorrow, let the desert keep its secrets, and the stars keep their stories. Let the wind carry the dreams of every young heart across the endless horizon. Maybe somewhere beneath that same sky, another dreamer is writing a letter to their own tomorrow. Tell them, do not be afraid of starting small. Every great journey once began with a single step. Every great vision once lived inside a single mind. Every sunrise once waited inside the darkness And every future once existed only as a dream. Tomorrow, I will not measure my life by how far I stand above others. I will measure it by how many people I helped rise beside me. For leadership is not a crown. It is responsibility. It is the courage to walk first when the road is uncertain, and the humility to turn around and make sure nobody is left behind. So when the world calls my name, let my actions answer louder. When the world watches my journey, let my character speak. And when the journey ends, let the footprints remain. Not as proof that I was here, but as a map for someone who is still searching for the way. Dear tomorrow, I know you are waiting, and I am still becoming the person who deserves to meet you. Until then, I will keep walking. I will keep dreaming. I will keep believing. Because somewhere beyond the horizon, another sunrise is preparing to begin. And perhaps that sunrise is waiting for us. Letter to tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you are listening, remember the voice of today. Remember the nights when dreams were louder than sleep, when the heart kept searching for a door that had not yet appeared. Remember the moments when the road felt empty, yet the soul continued walking. There are journeys that cannot be measured in miles. Some journeys are measured in courage, some in patience, some in the number of times a heart falls and rises again. I have learned to respect the quiet distance between a dream and its arrival. That distance teaches us who we truly are. It teaches us patience when applause is absent, strength when support is distant, and faith when the future is hidden. Tomorrow, do not let success make us forget the lessons of the struggle. Let every achievement carry the memory of effort. Let every new height increase our humility. Let every open door remind us of the doors that once remained closed. For the world may remember the moment of victory, but the heart remembers every step that made victory possible. I have another page to send you. This one is written with the quiet confidence that comes after many storms. I no longer ask the road to reveal its entire journey. I only ask for enough light to take the next step. Because sometimes the future does not arrive as a clear picture. Sometimes it arrives as a feeling, a small voice inside the heart that says, keep going. Tomorrow, I want to remember that voice. When the world becomes noisy, let me hear it. When doubt becomes heavy, let it become stronger. When success becomes bright, let it keep me humble. And when failure becomes painful, let it remind me that one chapter can never define an entire story. There are dreams that take years to bloom. There are visions that require patience, longer than anyone expected. And there are moments when the dreamer must stand alone before the world understands what he can see. I will not fear that loneliness. Some horizons can only be seen by those willing to walk farther than the crowd. Tomorrow, if I reach a place where others have never stood, I will not look down on those who are still climbing. I will look back. I will remember the first step. I will remember the uncertainty. I will remember the nights when the destination was only a thought. and I will remember that every mountain looks impossible until someone begins to climb. Let my future never become an excuse to forget my present. Let me appreciate the sunrise while pursuing the horizon. Let me enjoy the journey while preparing for the destination. Because life is not only about arriving, it is about becoming. Becoming wiser. Becoming stronger. Becoming kinder. Becoming worthy of the dreams we carry. Tomorrow, there may be another challenge waiting beyond the sunrise. Let it come. I have learned that challenges are not always enemies. Sometimes they are teachers, wearing difficult faces. Sometimes the hardest road leads to the strongest character. Sometimes the longest night creates the deepest appreciation for morning. So I will not run from every storm. I will learn its language. I will listen to its lessons. And when the clouds finally open, I will walk forward with greater understanding. Tomorrow, I hope the world becomes a place where dreams are not limited by fear, where young hearts are encouraged to create, where vision is met with courage, where success is shared, where leadership is measured by service, where greatness means making the road brighter for someone else. If I can leave one message behind me, let it be this: do not wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment may never knock. Build your courage inside the imperfect moment. Begin with what you have. Start where you stand. And let every small step become part of something greater. Tomorrow, I am not asking you to promise me an easy life. I am asking you for a meaningful one. Give me reasons to become better. Give me people to serve. Give me dreams that challenge my limits.